deserve your respect. Others spend so much time mining, they never see the sun. Others enjoy logistics, or simply building with stone. Constructing homemade rail cannons is our idea of fun. We create our own stories for the challenge alone. All you need is a welder, all you need is a drill, all you need is a grinder, and the will to create. If you can dream it, you can build it. It's all about give and take, share it around. Tweak it, improve it, just don't start something you can't take. Don't worry about failing, it's all part of the game. You'll get it next time when you respond in Space Engineers. In Space Engineers. The learning curve is hard, no matter what people say. The process to build that grid is not to everyone's taste. All those video guides may have possibly helped, but like it or not, you still place that block the wrong way round. We are definitely a special breed. Thousands of hours we have wasted away just because someone said they had an idea which we knew it turned out bad, but went ahead with it all the same. We have our favorite designs, we know which builds are cursed. It's hard to resist the call when that urge, that drive, that thirst, that need to create starts to take control. All needs a welder, all you need is a drill, all you need is a grinder, and a will to create. If you can dream it, you can build it. It's all about give and take, share it around. Tweak it, improve it, just don't start something you can't take. Don't worry about failing, it's all part of the game. You'll get it next time when you respond. It's Space Engineers. It's Space Engineers. All you need is a welder, all you need is a drill, all you need is a grinder, and the will to create. If you can dream it, you can build it. It's all about give and take, share it around. Tweak it, improve it, just don't start something you can't take. Don't worry about failing, it's all part of the game. You'll get it next time when you respond in Space Engineers. It's Space Engineers.
Osayo everyone, how y'all doing today? I am Crow, your entertainer for this broadcast, and welcome to today's episode of, surprisingly, just regular Space Engineers. It's not Space Engineers 2, it's not I'm not streaming today, it's nothing else, it's just Space Engineers. Which may crash on us at any time, just like any other game would. Let me finish up sending out the links to everyone, and we'll get right on to it. Okay, where is... there's my announcements and all. There we go. There. At any time, just... I apologize for that. Had to do that, you know, scuffing and everything. Pop this out. Yeah, I may sound a little different because I am exhausted. I think I broke my foot when I fell the other day, so, yeah. Nothing the doctors can do about breaking your pinky toe, so heck. Even my mother agrees, and she served as not a registered nurse, just one of those usual lower class nurses for maybe about 10 years. And now she's a senior medical coder at R1. Very ingrained with her supervisors, really connected too, but she's not a doctor. Don't know if I believe she has she has a bachelor's in medicine, but she doesn't have her master's or her PhD. So I really expect her opinion on when it comes to things, when it comes to medical matters, and yeah. When she says there's nothing the doctors can do about that, she's reading charts all day, folks. That is her job. She translates a medicalese into a language the insurance companies can into legalese, basically. That then the insurance companies can translate into colloquial, into common everyday English and whatever for so they can bill us. And she basically says there's nothing the docs or ER can do it besides painkillers, and I got painkillers. Tylenol for the swelling, Tramadol for the pain, and if it gets any worse, I've got some pretty good meds. So yeah, I am in pain. So anyways, what are we doing today? For the past few days, I have been working on my tractors. One of them, I'll get it out. One of them is completed. The Foxy Squirrel, which, and I'm planning on making a third. But over here. Get your butt over here. Yeah, I've still got some tweaking to do in the settings, but design-wise, this one's finished. This is the Foxy Squirrel. I named it because I can get to really go, and it looks like it's got a big bushy tail going back. Actually, I named it because because of the exhaust I put on here. It made it look like it had a big bushy squirrel that was coming up, and like, oh, that looks like a big squirrel, and I was looking like red squirrel and all. It's like this reminded me of a squirrel, especially when I got to do a handstand, and I'm like, dude. And yeah, I'm going for an Art Deco design. This is just a little scout, you know, just hunting down a unknown signals that keep dropping up. Speaking of which, there's that one there that's going to explode. Or just go to scout for a iron. Just go scout for resources, or just go visit somebody. Pretty good one. It likes to veer off around. And this one is the Frenzied Ferret. It's not as black, but it kind of it's more ashen, more gray in tones, and it's got a whole hell of cargo space. And as you can see, it is based on that trike from a few months back, but it is no longer that trike. It has a jet engine, hydrogen, of course. That's the thing about these is you get stuck in the wheels. As a matter of fact, as much as I like these, I'm taking this off. Actually, yeah, because right now when it's in its ignition stage and in its drive state, this actually has two modes: drive and a start, which is drive, and a standby or a shut off. Yeah, I've actually got it where I've got a timer blocks on this. You may not see it. Well, actually, you do, but you don't recognize them. Where you press it on your hotbar and it shuts it off and shuts it back on. And I'll show you that right now. They're on both of them. Not on this one. This is the initial inspiration. This one's just my little mule. My little like worker bee. This that was the prototype. So I come over here, and this I just shut everything off, but I do this. That right there is because of the jumping. That's what it made me think of squirrel, like squirrel, because you know how the squirrel just kind of jumps. Squirrel. That right there is because of the strength of the suspension. Handbrake off, handbrake on. Squirrel. And from here, I'm actually thinking about kind of redesigning this a bit. After discovering a little something odd, because I want to move this up a little bit to where it's like looking right here. Because with this, I wanted it hot, the cockpit high. I wanted it to mimic like this. Yes, this has spotlights and everything. This is more of your I designed this to be a Ute. Because this looks like it's hauling Mr. Radar. You just salvage like a cargo thing or whatever. Oh, and I did download the new Meteor and they do look a lot nicer on Mars. Okay, that one was damn close. I do have a Mr. Coffee. I just happen to have the the sea air land air sea whatever mod. My favorite one. I just happen to throw. Screw you two. You rolled a natural 20 on impressiveness, but I rolled a nat 1 on on hitting. Or did I do a nat 1 on a dodging? Doesn't really matter. But yeah, as you can see, this is more of the Ute. You got your tools. You got your your mandatory I love Uranus bumper sticker. You got your axe and sledge. You've got your emergency snack pantry. And these actually open up. These are from the GG mod. You've got your little station, healing station, cargo access. And you can just bypass that right into it, and all these are that. So you've got extra storage. This right here. And you've got storage. Let's go, because you've got your O2 tank, just one O2 tank, high compression at that, so no need to worry about running out of O2. You've got a high compression cargo. You've got of course, as I said, an emergency snack pantry because you're always going to be running out of food. Because who the hell heals in this game? If you're going to heal, you might as well just respawn. You've got your H2 tank, which is high compression, which is on the other side. And it's all piped up as well. Medical access, which is these, which is... You just... No, I want to close this. This is why I don't like doing these. There we go. Let's hop on here. See, right here is the high compression. There's a 8 in total. Plus you have the saddle cockpit. And you have 2 inset connectors. You actually have an O2 generator. And you have moisture vaporators that I believe you have at least 2. Yeah, you have 2 moisture vaporators. They don't produce a lot of ice, just enough to keep the ferret going. Or just to sit there and fill up the tanks until you want them to go. And this also comes with a nuclear power V3 mini power core, which is just a micronized uranium reactor, a uranium thermonuclear reactor. Which right now I only have 1 ingot in. That's if I ever release this, that's what you're going to get, is 1 ingot. if that. And if you're wondering how I did this right here, this is actually wheel suspension put side to side because apparently wheel suspensions don't interact with their own grid anymore. And I put a, piston caps on them. And this right here, how I did this, I just took the suspension and flipped it upside down. And there is an exhaust in here. But yeah, I designed this as a ute. And you've got piping from a sea, land, air coming back and forth to act like cabling or whatever you want it to act as. Or want to make it out. It's got a depressurizer vent up here, which the way I actually set it up in the timer block is actually a part of the ignition system. So if I go over here and set to 2, hit 2, which is the shut off, it goes into its power off state. It goes into its turn off state, which I'm going to go over here and turn. Uh-oh. There's something I forgot when the turn off state. When I turn this off, it's supposed to act like... Yeah, I'm currently building the nose up because the way I had it before, I did not like it. I want something to go here that looks like it's still part of the engine or engine casing. And while I can still have it support a grill where you can actually see the spinning a ore detector, which in the timer block I'm using as a dynamo, which is to keep the lights going, to help with the charging of the batteries. Because right now in its shut off mode, I'm pretending the only thing that's giving the batteries a recharge are the solar panels, which is right here. Because this beauty of an engine needs to be seen, okay? This beauty of an engine needs to be seen. Believe it or not, these are solar panels right through here. Cause I actually wanted like the actual bracing. I wanted the old fencing for right here, but there's no blocks or anything that'll go right here. Just doing the 1-in-1. It's either you get this one, you get block here, and block here, but not in the way I want it, like the Windows do. But I wanted us to provide power. But secretly, the uranium's providing the recharge. The reactor is constantly working. I have not turned that off. I won't turn it off because if I turn that off, there's no way to turn the machine back on. So so that's off. That needs to go back on. Okay, come on. And back on. I get it confused because I want to do like a toggle. Maybe an event controller or something. Because I just want a one switch yes, one switch no. Click once yes, click once no. Click again no. You know what I mean? Instead of... Maybe I do need an event toggler. Yeah, see it shut off, set up action. No, I want these to turn off. Batteries are set to charge. That's set to turn off. That's set to turn off. That's set to turn off. Great, I've got Authority song stuck in my head, and why did you freaking do that? Okay, I turn that off. Okay, that everything's on. You can't turn Mr. Coffee off. You gotta have your coffee. I realize I can set this up. You can actually get rid of what's in the bed in the bed of the Ute. Because originally I had it set up as you could just put anything in there that you wanted to. But then I realized people will want to hook this up to the main base, and then you'll want a respawn point. And I'm like, I don't want to put an actual survival kit in this thing. And then I realized, oh, I got a Mr. Coffee. So, exhaust off. Then basically gyro off. Base ore detector, which I'm acting as the dynamo, off. Remove that. Remove that. Remove this. Sorry, folks. We should be rocking out, especially to the new song I released the other day called "Imagine That." Imagine that. And I will tell you, it's based on a true story. True to life. Not necessarily the way it laid out in the song, or anything to do with smartphones back in the day, or cameras in the classroom, but boy, I'll tell you what. Imagine that. But let's social niceties goes into imagine that. Because it's sung by Wabash Social Niceties. Okay, this is basically the electrical. You got the fan, quote unquote, and the dynamo, battery. Turn off. Area running off. Off. Basically, this is the electronics section. Keeping the projector on. For once, I'm actually including a projector in my builds. Turn off. Starter stops. Air intake closes, which causes no more moisture to come to the moisture evaporator. Stops the conversion. No more it goes stockpile. Switches to on, which cuts off the main engine, which is feeding everything. The basically the engine, which is both the jet engine and the piston thing, which causes the exhaust to stop. No power causes it to be unable to counterbalance itself with the gyro, because the lower part is actually a turbine engine blasting out. Because it's not being provided power, the ore detector, which I'm going as a dynamo, can't provide an electrical charge to the batteries, which is running everything else, so the batteries go into a recharge state. Which caused the wheels to... Why are the wheels there? I don't want the wheels to turn off just yet. I want them to lower, then turn off. Headlights turn off. No, off. Low beams. No, actually, I just want the lights to turn off. That turns the lights off. Okay, so... Okay, that turns all lighting off, except for what I have on my helmet. Setup action. By turning this off, you actually have a you turn off Mr. Coffee and Mr. Radar. Turn that on. That opens up. Now let's kind of redo the programming for ignition, the startup. First off, we want to stop the shutdown. Then we want to open up. We want to turn on the air vent, which then allows the air to flow into the vaporator to start processing it. Whoops. Forgot it was on loop. Which allows the generator to start processing that. Which triggers the O2 tank to no longer stockpile. Because the engine is coming on. Turn those stockpiles off because somebody's in the seat that is actively using the machine. Actually, did I do engine? Yes, engine turns on. Exhaust comes on. And to keep it from going out of haywire, the gyro comes on. With all that coming on, the dynamo comes on, drawing rotational motion from the engine to create an electrical current to power its ore detection ability, and a draw, and to start a ability to power the batteries, which are now activated. Which now triggers the lights to come on because they're being provided power. Mr. Coffee comes online because it's being provided power. And so is Mr. Radar because Mr. Radar cannot be left alone. Cannot bear to be left alone without Mr. Coffee. I am not touching the growth core because all my builds have a growth core for no other reason than defense. The canopy HUD comes online. Why is it last? Because you can actually operate with it, but it's always, the HUDs tends to always be the last thing to come online. Mr. Coffee's more important. I'm not touching storage to turn on, turn off. You always want access to storage. Okay. Okay, where was those wheels again? Wheels turn on. Parking brake goes off. Parking brake goes off. Okay, I think that'll work. I can rationalize through it. Okay, so starter stops, air stops, vapor stops, processor stops, tank stop does that. Engine turns off. No more exhaust comes out. Gyro is no longer needed, and since no longer powered, turns off. No, I want you to leave. I want to remove you. Dynamo goes off. With no dynamo, all electrical goes off. No lights. No, actually, no. Power. No electrical. Batteries automatically go into a power conserving recharge state.
Why don't people say what they mean these days? What happened to common sense?
Lights go off.
I missed the 19 days.
Lights go off. Mr. Coffee goes off. Mr. Radar goes off. And here, handbrake. Wheel height is automatically readjusted to 0. And wheels go off. I am not waving. No, I am not emoting because a guy does not show his emotions. Be a freaking stoic. No, if I go... Okay. We trigger. Trigger. Okay. Ah, my eyes! Spotlights aren't turned off.
But just between me and you, school isn't my thing. I keep being told I need an education. It will make me a respectable member of society. How can you get anywhere if you don't learn from your teachers? But I keep telling them when I'm there I don't learn a thing. You think I'm lazy, that I'm too cool for school. You call me a rebel when I do my best to maintain control. You labeled me as problematic cause I question your methods, but I only push back because I see the faults in the system that we call school. You want me to have an education, but you refuse to teach. You want me to learn the lesson, but you
I may have to put those in separately.
front to back, but you still failed me cause
Low beams. There's the problem.
I swear you could hear a pin drop at those PTA meetings. Their first mistake was allowing phones in class. Their second, not learning from students like me. But damn, was the outcome justified? Imagine that. What were you thinking?
There we go.
Concerned about others' feelings?
No, I shouldn't have.
We violated your rights. Keep this up with your antisocial behavior, and you'll never graduate at this rate.
Oh, so many times you violated my rights, dudes.
When I produced those recordings, and I stood up for what I thought was right, because from that day on my parents agreed school was never my thing.
Imagine that.
I keep being told I need an education. It will make me a loyal drone of the hive. How can you get anywhere if you don't learn from your teachers? But I keep telling
I may have it.
you think I'm lazy, that I'm too cool for school. You call me a rebel when I do my best to maintain control. You labeled me as
You know, let's
question your methods, but I only push back because I see the problems with
get rid of these, because as much as I kind of like these here,
me to have an education, but you refuse to teach. You want me to learn the lesson, but you only know how to preach. I've read the books twice over now, but you refuse to give that passing grade, because I refuse to follow the herd. After seeing through your masquerade, oh, stop lecturing me over how I refuse to accept your cultural doctrines. I'm not problematic, I just refuse to compromise who I am. Because you want me to conform to your ideals of the obedient citizen. I'm just too smart for your school.
shall we have it a mustache? Give it a spiffy mustache.
Like me. Alarm starts ringing, but something doesn't feel right.
Give it a nice spiffy mustache.
Not like they used to fight. No one's yelling for me to get out of bed beyond that old alarm clock.
I need girder, girder, girder. Always the girder.
Today, at least not in the way you think. No bus, no homework, no lectures by self-righteous educators.
Oh, squeeze me.
Lesson, now that I'm learning from home.
Girder, 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 girder. Shoo, bonk.
Being a subject of social
Best thing to have introduced into the series
I was expelled while others said
was the absolute
another way.
no.
I played by their system, and I obeyed their rules.
Was the absolute 30
They didn't know
30 meters a second.
because just to let you know, I just understood I was more intelligent than those that taught it what they call school.
I know I could leave it open, but I don't want to leave it open. Squeeze me. Do that.
Imagine that.
I don't want to do that though. This looks good, but it serves no purpose. And it's an upgrade. I don't want to put a superconductor in this thing just yet. That's a thruster component.
We come from all walks of life, not just those you would expect. Some of us are greenhorns, others deserve your respect. Others spend so much time mining, they never see the sun. Others enjoy logistics, or simply building with stone. Constructing homemade rail cannons is our idea of fun. We create our own stories for the challenge alone. All you need is a welder, all you need is a drill, all you need is a grinder, and the will to create. If you can dream it, you can build it. It's all about give and take, share it around, tweak it, improve it, just don't
If I put a speed module here, you think it'll go faster?
part of the game. You'll get it next time when you respond in Space Engineers. In Space
Hey, that actually works.
All you need is a drill, all you need is a grinder, and a will to create. If you can dream it, you can build it. It's all about give and take, share it around. Tweak it, improve it, just don't start something you can't take. Don't worry about failing, it's all part of the game. You'll get it next time when you respond. It's Space Engineers. It's Space Engineers. All you need is a welder. All you need is a drill.
Because I want that figurehead. I'll take the Rolls Royce one, though. I'll take the Spirit of Freedom. What do you mean, no gravity component? I frickin' threw it in there.
8,000 years far in the past, deep in the bowels of Malkora's fast. Battle was met, a vicious clash. Blessed blade cleave flesh from bone. Spheres of flames consuming all. The warlock king cornered and cowed. Uttered his curse as he fell. Forget he uttered as if invoking some spell. Forget and await my return, just as judgment fell. Can you feel it? The need to see what's over the next horizon, that urge to explore. Do you feel the pull? Do you feel the wanderlust demanding you chase the sun? What about that hunger to chart the unknown?
Yeesh.
Fire to set out on your
That takes a lot of components there.
realms of wonder. Asherah, world grand, ancient and old, where gods and demons disguise themselves as mortal beings. Where darker things prowl, the shadowy streets and the dangers of the wild seem safer than what lurks behind city walls. These are the realms of wonder. Asherah, world grand, ancient and old, where not all is as it seems. Can you feel it? That something is not quite right. Can you see it? The phantoms that others ignore. You quest for answers to consuming questions, but ancient veils of shadows obscure the truth. Welcome to the realms of wonder. Asherah, world grand, ancient and old, where gods and demons disguise themselves.
It may not serve a purpose, but it looks good.
Where darker things prowl, the shadowy streets and the
I've done stupider.
safer than what lurks behind.
On top of that, if it's a store of resources.
Are the realms of wonder.
Ah, you too, huh?
World grand, ancient and old, where not all is as it seems. Has it consumed you? The need to know, the desire to shed light where darkness reigns. Have you figured it out? Can you see the weaves that shadowy veil cast upon you 8,000 years ago? That ancient curse declared at judgment's toll, simply by telling everyone to forget in the form of a
Spell.
welcome to the realms of wonder. Asherah, world
Oh, down ancient and old.
gods and demons disguise themselves as mortal beings. Where darker things prowl, the shadowy streets and the dangers of the wild seem safer than what lurks behind city walls. These are the realms of wonder. Asherah, world grand, ancient and old, where not all is as it seems. Welcome to the realms of wonder. Asherah, world grand, ancient and old, where gods and demons disguise themselves as mortal
The realms of wonder. You want to know what I wonder? Excuse me if I do this. I know I just put that in there. If I do that. But if I do that. I like the look. But that also looks like... I'm gonna have to turn the lights off. In a way, that still looks like an engine because you got this and here, and I'll accept it. And it has a mustache! A spiffy mustache! Not a bushy mustache, a spiffy mustache. I think I'll just turn that off. Just hide that. Ignition shut off. Okay. Set up. Okay, ignition stop. Ignition and shut down. Keep that thing turned off! Like how that goes, never alone just goes right into the, just translates literally right into the music. Hello, Mr. Coffee. Hello, Mr. Cafefe. Wait, you're not Cafefe. Is that your sister Cafefe? Because you're Mr. Coffee. Or is that your wife, Mrs. Cafefe? No, or is your wife Latte? Or is that your sister? Hard to tell. So many members of the Coffee family. Let's go park some of these. And yes, I scrapped my stuff. It was just getting all in the way. Whoops. Yeah, I don't like how low the cockpit's sitting, the saddle. Because right there, I could just crash into something. On the Ferret, that's good. That wouldn't be so bad because it's got something to support it. Yeah, I think I'll leave kind of leave it as a bit springy, because that's kind of like the characteristic of a squirrel. Of it, boom, 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 boom. But for the Ferret, mine. Oh, oh man, I can't paint it as a sock, because I was going to say this. I could do this as a sock. So if I go over here to clean, I can't paint it white. I know it's a tube, but it's not a sock. Let's get. This is what I was originally working on here. Into now. It's not too far gone from its original design. It's just I wanted this to be built up, but I didn't know what to do. I did a little reinforcement of this. I filled in the bed. I really got rid of the antenna, rid of the beacon, because why do you need a beacon when you got an antenna? Unless you're on a server that requires it. And in that case, feel free to modify. I don't like both. Oh, and there's one thing I needed to, two things. I need to make a blueprint and put that blueprint on back onto the Ferret. Dude. Oh, I don't got any power. I'm like, dude, what the hell? And I'm just going to get rid of this. That was fun for a moment or three, but
keep this in mind. If you happen upon a launcher as an unusual find that happens to shoot chickens of the explosive kind, when you're backed into a corner with no way out, just grab.
Let's make sure I've got everything done. Hands are no cowards and they pay over. Okay, 90. 90. 0. Overriding missives. Not enabling. Okay, enable a vehicle name. Shut off, keep it silent. Projector. Ore detector. H2 generator. O2 tank. Autofills on. I want these to be viewable and everything. Mr. Radar does weather. Because apparently he's a meteorologist. Mr. Coffee. Okay. Excuse me. That needs to go to... Okay, since we got to the medical. Batteries. Okay. Cargo. Q-Tech. Let's do a, let's go high compression. Small high Let's do cargo high compression. Small. Not collecting all, not throwing out or anything. Showing inventory. Nectar, delete that. Nah, cargo. Headlights, keep that. Override emissives. No, I'm just good. Lighting. Tail lights. Magnetic pad. There is actually a there are magnetic pads on this. Believe it or not, they can find leak. Why is that on there? I'm just going to delete that. Medical access. Automatically push pull. Solar panels are bringing in various wattages. They're mainly emergency power and passive spotlights. No, I'll leave that color. No offset. Wheels, I am no longer messing with unless it's speed. Because that was a pain in my ass. Depressurize on, leak finder. Okay. Cargo. B09 Mini. Flex. No. Strength. None. Automatic timer. Never. Use for parking. Booster. Okay. Afterburners disabled. Show on head. Okay. Cockpit saddle. Nope, I want it 90. Overwrite. Okay, just making sure here. Okay, gyro. .5. No. 0.05 I think is good enough. Maybe. We'll see. 90. 90. Overriding missives. I don't know if it'd be enough for one gyro. I may have to take out like this here and put 2 gyros in. Which actually isn't a bad idea now that I come to think about it. Motor and a no, get your butt back here. No, just seeing as I can't use this for anything for what I wanted to in the beginning. 3 gyros may actually help here. Why do I stand up when I do that? That is so dang annoying. And actually helps give Dev more interesting whoops. Oseo! Cry. Hope you don't mind if I just call you Cry. Praise be to Clang, exactly, my brother or sister. So far, Clang! It's not Clang that's been taking this build. It's been mainly a Gravity. Gravity really loves it when I go over that heel over there. By the way, welcome to where the Clang himself finally fell in the book Janitors of the Late Space Age. Welcome to Tyrannus. Welcome to Dandelion. Into attack. It was not exactly. But yes, praise Clang indeed. All hail Clang. Clang the giver and tester, Clang the taker and destroyer. Appease him and he will bless your builds. Piss him off and he will destroy your grids. Either way, he's going to take the wheel. Turn into something that could fight back. Oh, I still left the chicken gun. Speaking of which, y'all want to know what this song's about? It's about this right here.
A shot of eggs boiled harder than tungsten steel. They punched holes in
no. Maybe. I don't know. I would think center of mass is somewhere around here. I was just about to check that actually. Cry. I just put this up here, this one up here because it looked good. But honestly, if this flips over, you're just going to have to get out pistons.
such a strange weapon, this chicken gun, a hard-boiled launcher that rivals none. I have this to say to the one that crafted such a strange device. You're either clinically insane or the most rational engineer of our lives. To everyone else, keep this in mind if you happen upon a launcher as an unusual find. That happens to the explosive kind. When you're backed into a corner.
But these are quote-unquote super gyros. They're from Q-Tech, the Q-Tech mod. So it shouldn't really matter if they're close to the center of mass or not. They're like 10 times more powerful. Dagnabbit, I want it set to 0.5. like 0.05. Because these things are powerful. Uh, 90. Why are... I want your... Oh, am I hitting it? Miss of overwrite? Well, it was good to check on it anyways. But yeah, I was going to check on a center of mass. Antenna range, grid pivot, and center of mass. Yeah, as I said, it was right around in this area. And center of mass is right there. Kind of like I designed it to be. Unless you start loading this place up, and it's going to be mostly going to be traveling more up towards this way, which that's okay. Because it's actually over a wheels back here. Well, I got that on. Oh, good. I didn't even realize... Didn't even put this on for this, but the center mass for this is right here. Mainly because I believe I have a space ball in this. Or is it this one I've got a space ball in? Yeah, I think I got a space ball in this. Yeah, it's right there. Underneath the projector. Those things are heavy as hell, even when not activated. Let's see, blocks. That's not actually bad for me. Non-armor blocks, PCU, okay. Conveyors. Nah, that's not actually true, but the conveyors is mainly because of the conveyor ports. There's only actually like 1 or 2 conveyor actual blocks in this. Thrusters, 2, yes. Lights. 0, my ass, but spotlights, they classify like those up here, the actual headlights of spotlights, gravity, artificial masses, triangles, total mass, dry mass. Yeah. Okay, what's in the inventory? Okay, so I've used up about... Okay. Okay, I'm gonna have to go do something about those idiots, because they're not... Oh, jetpack. I may have to bring out nom-noms for that. Okay, Dust Storm incoming. Okay, that works. But no. I want these to stay off. I want this right here, like the you said, like on the Rolls. I think it's Rolls Royce. Oh crap! I didn't put. No. I don't want to copy. I want to select. I'm so tired of having to rebuild this frickin' thing. No, not gyro. I am getting a migraine, folks. Solar panel. No, I don't want it show. I don't want it in terminal. Why is the block off? I don't want solar panels off. Solar panels are all constantly on. They are passive power generation. Don't matter what. If y'all are curious, these here are actually from the solar window. Are from one of the solar panel window mods. These are the solar panel window blocks from the solar panel window mod. And they're actually pretty good just for greebling like this. For here, I wanted to show off the engine. But I don't just like throwing a window down. If I'm doing this, I also want to say I want a solar panels, but I don't want to actually just throw up the blue solar panels. Say right here, because right here I want the old picket style railing for on you'd see on on truck beds. Because this right here is also solar panel windows. I actually tried doing like a tailgate that's just folded down. That didn't work. Okay, so my head. What am I missing? I feel like I'm starting to get real close to finishing this, and that's the problem. Well, I've used Spaceballs once in a let's when I did way back in one of my streams. Yeah. When I was fiddling around with this from a Chrome Crusher to get this bloody thing to actually work and to balance, because this thing is horrible. And I actually filled a because this works, because Spaceballs work great for just if you just throw them in here. Okay, and Dusty and just because you can automatically see they kind of look like ore and rubble and all. And this thing is so bumpy and light, it's ridiculous. And the thing about Spaceballs is automatically, without being turned on or anything, they're 2,000 kilograms. Unlike a mass blocks, which when built are 900 and only work in certain conditions. So if I just do this and come over here and see this is the Spaceballs are already on and they're doing their job. No need to worry. Spaceballs will work in a gravity field. From my testing. While artificial mass blocks will not. See, this is on, and basically Spaceballs are better version I'm not going to throw that into the grinder. Are a better mass block, but the problem about Spaceballs is they don't look good. Unless you're going for that kind of look. And Spaceballs will work in a gravity field. Because that's how I get this to move around without this being back heavy. Is I have a Spaceball in it, in the very nose. Now, woo! Whoops, I better park this. Now, say if I come around here and let's do this. See, I got a Spaceball right there. See that Spaceball? This one right here? No, yeah, get back down. That Spaceball. And let's just take that off. Now do this. This is more prone to really tipping. It is a whole lot more I can actually already feel how more back heavy this is. So I can automatically go to a center of mass and pivot. See, the mass already shifted backwards on this. But if we put a Spaceball in here, that mass, which was about, get over here, which was about, maybe about right back over here, now shifted forward. Oh, I got some, was over here. And this means a lot, especially if you're using gyro steering. Especially with this, when I was using gyro steering, which you can with these tractors. You can get the balance, the center of mass balance, dead center. It's a godsend if you're steering with gyro. The more forward or backward it is, no. So in a way, yeah, Spaceballs are a better mass block, are a better artificial mass block. But they can only, in my opinion, you can only use them in certain builds because they basically have to be hidden. Or you're deliberately wanting to show, or you're deliberately building with that style. In this way, in this build right here, I'm deliberately building with this style because I'm mirroring the projector that's up here. In this one, I am unsure if I have... No, I do not have a mass block in this. This one is just front heavy. Because of the... I think I lined the bottom of this with a heavy plate. Yes, I lined the bottom of this with heavy plate, and there's a lot of heavy plate up in the bottom. Where I did not with this one. Because this was the prototype from... PCRV. This is how actually all this started out with this specific mod, which I keep mentioning. And I actually took it as a challenge. This, it's going to crash. Oh, I better save it. Started with this mod. I forget who uploaded it. Started out with me having downloaded this specific mod. And me tweaking it over and over and over and over and over. It's a pretty good mod, but the only one complaint I had was this back section. And then I realized, oh, I want this section to go out more. And I want more cargo. Which then evolved into... Kinda into... Let's go with version 10. Wait, that's the one I've been using. I kind of... Version 10's actually this one over here. Something's loading in. Version 10's actually this one right here. Let's go with an earlier one. Let's go with, say, version 5. See? I just added a like a passive solar power. A little bit more storage. Something that actually looked like a not necessarily an engine block, but like a nose, a bonnet, a front end with cargo, a windscreen. But I still thought I want to expand this forward. And it still pissed me off that this wasn't symmetrical with the... Because I kept flipping over in this thing. And I realized this is one of those builds that and I kept modifying it over and over. There is no original piece to that mod anymore on this. Not a piece. But yeah. I know that wasn't part of your question, but... Oh, I need to shut that off. Because, oh, that's my ears. Even with the sound set to 1, it's killing my migraine here. Yeah, I'm going to bump the Foxy Squirrel's seating up 1. So that way it's not colliding, it's no less risk of being destroyed. May have to I'll redo this. Yeah, the Foxy Squirrel's not finished. Believe it or not, the back of the V10 I actually designed to be a ute. Or what Americans would call a pickup truck. It's meant to be a hauler. Version 10 was the concept for that was it was version 10 was supposed to be the final design, and then I started realizing, then I found then I learned how to do a timer program timer blocks. Then I learned how to well, no. Then I learned how to basically do what I wanted to do with this. Turn everything off, basically press the ignition button, and basically make it stop again. Just turn it on and turn it off. This was intended to be the finished product, but it was just mainly to be released and have people do what they want with it. Basically, either if they wanted to, like, throw a spotlight in there, they could throw a spotlight in there. If they wanted to put cargo in here, they could put cargo in here. If they wanted to build a crane on here, they could put a crane on here. If they actually wanted to put a drill system on here, they could. Let's just do this. They could just make it a. Where did I put that? There we go. They could pipe this up to be a drill system because the way I set this up, because there's a connector right there. They could just pipe this up and put it right in, and the connector goes directly into the cargo. And all they would have to do was get rid of the roll cage lighting system, the roll cage floodlights. But nope. You can still kind of do that, but you're going to get rid of the large connector, which I realized a lot more people would appreciate being able to connect to their home to their base than actually just be able to put whatever they want onto their onto the cargo, onto the basically the bed of their truck. Clang won't let you go. Or won't let me go. And Mars is Clang. Seriously, if you haven't read the Space Engineers novels, read them, folks. I'm not talking to you, Cry. Just to you, Cry. Keen may not endorse them, but they're silent canon to me. Okay, so let's get this to park. Okay, I don't like that. Okay. Power 60 steering. 25. 60 strength. 15. Height offset. I'm going to keep that at that. Friction 50. Speed limit, no. Not 100. 80. Steering, okay. Yeah, that's good enough for now. Really like how I can just shut it off and actually just boop. I'm not going anywhere. I had a thought. I did experiment with putting magnets where like some of the underplating armor's at. The underplating is actually armor to not just to prevent it from being banged up and damaged when I actually shut it off, but when it's actually out and about. Because I've lost so many prototypes out to the Martian dunes and all because I came down the wrong way off a hill and it hit like one of the Hydra tanks, exposed hydrogen tanks, and boom, or hit the exposed gyro and I'm out of control because I was a gyro steering. Okay, so I love Uranus, Eagle 5. Okay, great movie. Okay, we got our tools. Got to have those. Especially when our drill fails. Emergency snackage. I may actually throw something in there. I'll go ahead and put this in here. Okay. I would like to connect that up into there, but I can't. So I'll just leave it as it. Oh, I know what I can do. No, get your... No. Get your butt back here. No, dude. No, you can... You will go there. I know you can go there. Go there. You're doing this just to be difficult. I really want to get rid of this, but it feels right. I don't like it, but it feels right. Be able to connect to the base, which is large grid. I would very much like the large, right, small on large, that SE2 has, but good luck on that one for SE1. Oh, is this still going? Oh, I'm burning fuel. So, so I need to clean up my hotbar. Get a survival kit out. Throw. Of course I did that. No double freebies. There, I have a survival kit. Not what I wanted. There we go. No. What? There's two things I need to do now. I need to turn this on. And I need to rename this to... Yes, I want to replace it. Okay. Projector. Blueprints. Copy to clipboard. Yes, I know it doesn't do subgrids. Keep projection. What if I turned off show only buildable? And you're annoying me. Come to find out, black and dusty kind of looks like wood. I am not seeing anything that would note it can't be built. I mean, it's misaligned, so... Projector. Mark missing blocks. Show. And mark unfinished. Okay.
I had been docked at Haven for a week or two. The old girl required supplies and I needed a break. She had suffered a major fracture.
Projection piece.
The hydro was gone from her.
Okay.
Her conveyor lines were jammed. Months of jumping between systems can wear down any machine, woman or man. When you are hauling cargo between the stars, I do not do this for
Oh, there we go.
credits to the dead. I do not do this for the fame.
Okay.
Reputation can go straight to your head. I do it for the feel of the thrusters coming to life, leaving a trail of hydro blazing bright. I do it for that
We have an unknown signal, so... I'm just going to leave these here.
craft I pour my heart and soul into. I do it because there is nothing else
Just because I am not going to want... Because I do not want to rebuild these.
A request caught my eye. It offered no bounty, no reward, no
No compensation upon delivery.
desperate plea. Looking for good Samaritans, seeking anyone
Turn off. Everything's off.
to arrive in time. One thing stood out there
There we go.
to the dead. Reimburse the terrors of the void.
And I'm going to have... Ah, Gran, we've got an idiot coming through. With a quote-unquote... And... what's the term? Unapproved equipment.
Throes of such defiant screams. I do not do
And to let y'all know that are curious about this, no, it does not have a shield, which is surprising for my builds because I usually include some sort of shielding on my vehicles. That is what the growth core is for. You're going to have to nurture it, baby it, love it. And make sure you don't freaking destroy it. And put points into its defense. Maybe into its energy. You want to turn it into a production vehicle? Go for it. The growth core is there. What the hell? Oh, but then I realized, oh, it's that. Great. We've got an idiot passing through. With unsanctioned equipment. You know this is Apex territory, right? That's why I'm hungry as hell. Which, oddly enough, nothing I can do about it, which, like in real life, I'm always hungry. So, what I would like to do is basically get rid of this. Get off that. Snowline mine. Let's go over to this Rex signal. Test this thing out. Oh, I should have set this up before I did anything, but really no need. Let's put this to 9. Toggle block on off. Put this to a 5 because I have a mouse keyboard. I mean a gamer mouse, and I have a lot of I have the main hotkeys on it. Toggle on booster on off. Just an NPC. I am a single player gamer, mainly because I can no longer. Best way I can explain this is I was really deep into World of Warcraft MMO to the point where I got into deep financial trouble. And I can no longer play with other people. Or play games that feels like I'm playing with other people. So, yeah, I'm a recovering co-op addict. And you don't give an addict their drugs, so I play single player. All you're seeing here is MES. From the people going through to the major Borg battles and me taking on 3 Cylon base stars at once. And coming out just with a little dust on my shoulders. Everything you see, well, except for maybe a few episodes where I deliberately invite people on. But for the most part, everything I do is single player. Solo play. Oh, my migraine's really hitting me. Toll into... Okay, turn that off. And slowly start to tractor out. Okay, that says no. We'll say they need more power. Like all the power. And all the friction. But don't worry, the text flashing down there on the bottom will go away when the idiot that came in goes away and a weapon core stops spamming me. And for those of y'all that are curious, I tend to play in first person. I build my vehicles and all and bases for their first person. Ranger. Yes, actually, it's supposed to wobble like that. Cause it's the way this is set up. Cause this is actually based on a trike, a tricycle motorcycle. With independent think of this as more of a motorcycle. Cause there are 4 suspension systems, each acting independently of each other. Shit. Here we go! Something's gonna bust. What went boom? Is it something I can live without? No. I need more. I need to put more powerful gyros. Honestly, I can survive without that. It's just a Mr. Coffee and my, technically, I got more storage down here than I had in that. That was just to connect. That was just for other people. And then for that exact purpose of rolling over. Mars is unforgiving terrain. That is why I love this place. But yes, it's supposed to wobble. Think of this as a motorcycle. Or better yet, a spider. If you know, if you don't know what a spider is, SPYDER. Hey, look! It's one of my earlier attempts. One of my earlier improvements to the one of my earlier versions at the Foxy Squirrel. This is one where I did not have the weight in the front. And I went careening all the way backwards. But yes, it is supposed to do that. A spider is basically a 3... Is it axle? A 3-drive, no. A 3-wheeled motorcycle. It's a trike, but a better looking trike than what you normally find on the roads. Or better yet, think of this as more like a snowmobile that you can actually drive around on the road. Which powdered glass neutralize madness learned from the past. Silicon. You don't have. Bunch of fall deep inside of me. You know, I'm gonna have to change the color of that, I think. See, as I said, get rid of that. I'm gonna... As I said, once they got out of the area... Yeah! Just think of it something like this. Kind of a cross between a spider bike and a tracked snowmobile. That's kind of the way I'm seeing it as, because what really gets me as a snowmobile is the rear section. Because you've actually got, but the truth is, this actually has 4. But also think of it as like the Tomahawk bike. What did Ford or a Chevrolet put out? That big V8 engine with just the attached with 4 wheels, or what is it, like the Bat Cycle from one of the movies where it has the 4 wheels and where it's actually leans back and forth, but it's kind of like something like that. Because you notice back here, there's actually there's actually 2 different treads in the back. The way I set it up, instead of like the example of the mod that actually originally sparked all this, which only has the 1. That actually makes this makes the Frenzied Ferret a lot more stable. Believe it or not. I would have rolled 3 times over by now. Oh, that's another thing I lost. It would seem. Oh. Oh, shoot. If y'all remember me saying, you may have seen the timer blocks. I had hidden the timer blocks to be on the batteries. Specifically, Q-Tech batteries, because they're pretty good. Shit. So if I turn this thing off, I can't turn it back on. So, and with this Q-Tech drive having, oh shoot, that's gone too, huh? Quite a bit's missing. Oh well, I'll just... Good thing I got the see right here. These are actually I think Jess or from or is it Gigi? It's actually these right here, the JS cap timers, which are great at hiding hiding the timer block. I'll just go ahead and, yeah, I know. Ooh, I lost a little bit more than I thought I did. And you want to know what? This ain't top heavy either. Mars is just that harsh of a terrain. And you want to know what? I'm in the mountainous area too. Deliberately. To test this. So, if I do that. Okay. But I still need to do this. Yeah. Spiders are fun. I've never ridden one. I would very much like to have one, but truth be told, I am terrified of motor vehicles. Stems from my childhood. And this is exactly why I put on the booster. The Q-Tech booster. It looks great. It's got a real nice art deco to it. For a like a fig, I was gonna say, oh crap, it's gonna. It's got a great look to it. You wouldn't know it's a booster unless somebody actually put it out to you. It does look like a Star Wars, yeah, Star Wars, and a Star Trek nacelle. But it goes great with like the Art Deco style that I very much love. I do love it, and I do not use words like that lightly. Give me a minute. I'm kind of curious how long I've been going. Let me check. Okay, now 2 hours 10. We can go over a little longer. I actually want to put this through. Put this through a little bit of a pace. But yeah, it's supposed to wobble a bit. Oh, dude, I'm actually on the side of a mountain. I didn't realize this. I need to. I need to get down from here. But as you're seeing the tracks, they're supposed to be doing what they're doing. As like any tank treads and wheels are supposed to do. If you want like a third person. Apologies for the spotlight. Yeah, thanks. I've only got a few out. But well, on YouTube. If you want to listen to a lot more of my songs, go to my Suno profile. if you don't know how to get there, go to any of the songs I have on YouTube, and follow the link that I have set to lyrics. It says lyrics, and then the link to the lyrics. Go to follow that link. But yeah, pretty handy little hauler. I've got a lot more than just a Oh, hello. Good thing I brought my chicken gun. I got my fizzin, my not fizz gun, my Saigon. But what do we have here? This is a great place to drop off to stop this episode. Well, folks, we're a little over today. I normally go for about 2 hours, but oftentimes I go a little over. I find a lot of people these days can't really pay attention for more than, well, to a series or a show for more than like an hour, maybe 2. So, I'm going to call it quits. My head is hurting as is, and the longer if I go on, the more quiet I'll be and the more withdrawn I'll be. So, I'm going to say this is the ending of this episode. I am not one of those YouTubers, one of those content creators that will tell you to like, subscribe, hit the bell. I'm not one of those. As a matter of fact, I will deliberately tell you not to do any of that crap. What I will tell you to do, and I encourage you to do it, if you did not like a single thing about what you saw or heard on this video, is to hit that dislike button. Downvote the shit out of this episode. I would appreciate you leaving a comment telling me why you did why about. Let me rephrase that. My migraine's getting to me. I would appreciate it if you left a comment telling me why you disliked it and what you did not like about my content, but that's up to y'all. 2. I ask that you do whatever it is you normally do after these streams, because I know I'll do the exact same thing. And 3, what I also ask you to do is kind of remember my catchphrase. Well, actually, the stream's catchphrase, which is a philosophical statement I developed in my childhood, when my father asked me for advice in Elder Scrolls Oblivion about how to deal with an opponent in the Imperial Arena. He had a bow. He had arrows. He wasn't using them. So I asked one simple question. Why enter the arena if you don't have to? And I ask y'all, and I ask me the same question. Why enter the arena if you don't have to? Until next time, folks. Catch you on the bounce. Later!
Alarm starts ringing, but something doesn't feel right. Parents start screaming, but it's not their usual fight. Get up, or you'll be late for school. I let out a groan into my pillow, 'cause I know what's coming.